Welcome to another S&P Futures day trading recap where I'm showing all my Apex account balances for full transparency. I'm also copying all my trades onto a TradeDay evaluation that I'll be providing an update on at the end of this video. I was monitoring pre-market price action before needing to go into the office for my day job. Price had been in a clear bear channel during the overnight session, so when price seemed to break out of the bear channel to try to reverse the trend, I decided to fade it after seeing a great looking full-bodied bear bar. I entered with one MES contract to start, and was prepared to average down if price wanted to grab some more internal liquidity. My stop loss was set above the most recent major high on the 5-minute chart, because if price were to breach this level, my bearish thesis would be invalidated. Since I started with small sizing, even if price did stop me out, I would have taken a very manageable loss. Luckily, this didn't happen, and price continued to drop after making a lower high. I followed Tom Hugard's advice and sized into my winning trade. Since I was now in 2 contracts, with my average entry further down, my original stop loss was now a bit too much risk, and I had to lower my stop loss to a place where my loss would still be manageable should price reverse on me. When I see it make yet another lower high, to further confirm the downtrend, I sized in once again. At first I had a pretty aggressive profit target at 2R, but when I saw that my minimum 1R profit target was perfectly at the bottom of the range, I decided to play it safe and just secure my profits, especially since I didn't want to stay in the trade through market open, which usually has quite a volatile first candle. Gonna let the rest of the price action play out, but as you'll see, it turned out to be a very wise choice for me to take profits at the bottom of the range, as price ended up bouncing hard from this level, and the big volatility spike at market open that I was worried about would have indeed stopped me out. When trading with discretion, you'll inevitably make the wrong choices at times, but you'll also find that with enough experience, your intuition will end up helping you make the right decision more often than not. In this case, it certainly helped me out, as I was pretty tempted to hold my trade until the 2-to-1 reward to risk target, since price was still looking pretty bearish when I decided to exit. This one trade perfectly summed up how I want all my trades to be. I waited for confirmation before following the trend and sized into a winning position when price moved in my favor. I then used intuition to pick the perfect profit target that met my 1-to-1 reward to risk requirement to catch most of the move relative to my entry. Of course, most of my trades do not play out as well as this one did, but it's a good confidence booster as it makes me more inclined to trust my instincts. I really do feel that sizing into winning positions is the most profitable way to trade. It's just uncomfortable to actually do it because getting stopped out from getting too aggressive feels especially bad. Taking partials when a trade goes in your favor feels more aligned with human nature, which is exactly why I need to do the opposite and get into the habit of sizing into strength if the market is trending. So I'm actually recording this commentary later in the week, and even though I did have a green day when this trade was recorded, I want to actually show my TradeZella summary that captures the rest of the week for full transparency. As you'll see, I had 2 massive red days on Wednesday and Friday. I posted detailed commentary on what happened in my community tab, where I post daily updates on all my trading days, so go and check that out if you want to see what exactly happened. But long story short, I feel like I became overconfident after having such a great trading month in November. I subconsciously began to expect to win more, which made losses harder to accept. On both these days, I took massive losses from trades that I recklessly sized into, and I stubbornly refused to take the losses when the trades went against me, and ended up hitting my max loss limits on both days. Just an utter lack of discipline on my part, which is why I'm actually going to start a trading challenge for myself for the rest of the month, where I'll limit all my trades to a maximum risk of 50 ticks, and I'll stay in every trade until either my 1R stop loss or 2R profit target. I'll still use discretion to size into each trade, but once I reach my full size and have my 50 tick stop loss set, I'll let them fully play out no matter what happens. This is not only a great way for me to practice sizing in with the risk management plan, but it'll also help train my discipline in following my rules and accepting losses. I'll of course document the results of this discipline challenge here on YouTube, and I'm actually optimistic that it could be net profitable by the time the challenge ends at the end of the month. Guess we'll just have to find out. Even if things don't go well P&L wise, it'll still be a good exercise in discipline training, which is the real goal. I've already withdrawn $7,000 from this batch of Apex performance accounts over the past 2 months, and have more than made back their costs, so we'll be okay with whatever may happen from here on out. Here's a quick update on my TradeDay 25K evaluation that I've been copying all my trades onto for the past 2 months. After this brutal week of losses, it's now sitting at $25,922, with about $1,000 of trailing drawdown available. I actually passed the other 25k Apex evaluation earlier this week. There was over a $100 difference in two evaluation accounts because TradeDay sim commissions were higher than Apex's, which actually kinda worked out because I'd be pretty upset if my TradeDay funded account was off to this bad of a start. Anyway, I'm not too worried about passing this one. I'm not in any rush, and the trailing end of day drawdown is actually better for the more aggressive profit targets as part of my upcoming discipline challenge. If y'all want to start your own evaluations with Apex or TradeDay, you can use my affiliate links in the description and use my coupon codes for the best available discount. I actually trade with these two prop firms that I'm affiliated with, so I can vouch for them, and using my coupon codes greatly helps out the channel. As always, thanks for watching. Please leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe so you're notified of the next time I post a trade recap. In the meantime, I'll continue posting daily profit and loss updates in my channel's community tab.